Need him to when his son do it.
Everything else.
Good morning.
I refuse to do that.
I'm on live this morning because I'm not welcome to the funeral at all.
I'm on my way.
She's getting ready. She getting ready for the funeral. I can't go to the funeral, however. But it's okay. I send my condolences to Miss Rose. I love you. I'm going to always love you. I loved you. I loved your mother, who taught me how to cook liver and onions without making it taste like liver.
Yeah, I ain't nobody.
And I love your family in Muskogee. I love Treese. I love my 4 kids, which is your great grandkids. And I love you, Miss Rose. But yeah, I texted her this morning at let me see what time it was. I texted Renee. Well, the real Renette. And I just didn't understand because truthfully, I swear to God, I did not disrespect this woman. Period. She got mad over a title to a poem that I wrote. I named the poem Nick because that's who I was on the phone with. That's who I was talking to. That's the first child. You know what I'm saying? And that's who inspired me to write the motherfucking poem. Because that's who I was on the phone with when I got the bad news that Miss Rose had so much time to live. Okay? I don't know if y'all know anything about poetry. But when you write poetry, little things inspire you. It could be something that somebody said, something you seen, something you smelt, somewhere you been, a name, any motherfucking thing. You can hear a phrase, a slogan, you be like, damn, and start writing. That's how it was. I was on the phone with Nick. So when I said, no, I'm not supposed to write no death poem about no woman that's still breathing, I'm going to wait till she die and I'm going to write a poem. I folded that poem up, put it in my Bible. It was still called Nick. And that was the end of it. I started writing and I didn't finish it. I put that on my kids. I didn't start writing that poem till November the 14th. And then after I wrote it, I wrote another one, 2.5 pages. I gave her both of these poems. And we got into it over a poem, bro, over the name of a poem, my nigga. And then in the disrespect where it started, she disrespected me, first and foremost. She started calling me bitches. That's disrespectful right there, bitch. I didn't call her a bitch back. I didn't get on that bitch level like bitch. No. I just looked at the phone. I said, I'm going to pray for you. I just kept saying it. Are you having a mental breakdown? You probably just grieving real hard for your mama. I just kept hitting her with different shit. Then she started talking about my kids, her nephews, her great nephews. She started talking about my kids. Talking about they some dog rats, dogs, cat dogs, whatever the fuck the bitch said. I don't even remember. Long story short, she said that them was the state's kids. Because, you know, as everybody know, which it's not a goddamn secret, you dumb bitch. Everybody know I got my kids took 3 years ago. Yes. It'll be 4 years, January the 29th. My nigga, my kids been gone out of my home. I haven't cooked, took nobody to school, bought no clothes, diapers. I don't even pay that $999.64 child support that they ordered me to pay for some kids that I raised, my nigga, without Kenneth, without they baby daddies, without them, without my mama, without no motherfucking body other than my motherfucking church, Harvest Time Outreach Ministries. Nobody helped me with my motherfucking kids, not that bitch, not no goddamn body. You hear me? And I can't say my grandma, she been helping me with my son, Jeremy, who she's been raising since I had him. But any motherfucking way, didn't nobody help me raise them 9 motherfucking kids that I was riding around in Crown Vics and a van. Bitch, I had 2 Crown Vics in a van. While motherfuckers speaking on what the fuck I don't get, bitch, I had everything that my kids needed when I had my kids. But these crackers came and took my kids because I was in a domestic violent relationship. I smoked weed. Every baby I done ever had, I done came out with THC. Not no PCP, not no fizzles, not no volumes, not no bars, none of that shit. None of that came out in their system, but THC came out in their system. And I always have an open DHS case. Every baby I done ever had since 99, I done had an open DHS case, bro. It be open 30 days. They close that motherfucker because it's just marijuana. They ain't never took my kids over no goddamn weed. Nigga, even when I was smoking water, bro, I didn't get my motherfucking kids took. But soon as I got in a domestic violent relationship, yes. As soon as I continue staying in a domestic violent relationship, yes. And soon as I start calling the police because of this domestic violent relationship, that's where I fucked up. Them crackers, they called DHS. Shit, and DHS put an open investigation against me, which, you know what I'm saying, it should have been closed, but it didn't get closed because I still was having ongoing domestic violence. So any motherfucker way, my homegirl is calling. Let me see what she talk about. What's up, friend? Who is this? Alto. I'm gonna call you right back, bro. I'm gonna call you right back as soon as I get off live, okay?
Okay, why you ain't hear me?
Because I got a new phone and I ain't got your number, but I'm gonna call you right back. All right.
Bye.
Bye. Hello. I mean, I keep saying hello like I'm on the fucking phone. But any motherfucker way, I kept having ongoing domestic violence, okay? So then, they ordered me to do all kind of different shit. They ordered me 27 weeks of parenting class, 12 weeks of motherfucking domestic violence, 6 months or longer keeping a job, 6 months or longer having a stable place to stay, going to see my kids, therapy with my kids, going to substance abuse and mental health counseling. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, Uncle James. Let me say hi to my uncle, y'all. Say hi, Uncle James. He said, fuck y'all. Anyways, they had me do all of this stuff on my treatment plan, and I did everything. Chink, 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 checked off everything. Swear to God, my right hand to the man upstairs. I did everything that was on her, and it was impossible. And I was praying the whole 3 years. I'm like, God, this is impossible. They set me up for failure, Lord. They really want me to... Shorty and her taking a shower. They really want me to... Yeah, she need a ride. She need to be an R&R. She's still in the shower. They wanted me to do everything. I gotta go outside because he said I was hollering. And my voice kind of carry when I'm angry. But, so they wanted me to do all these motherfucking things that was impossible. Nigga, it was very impossible. I swear to God it was. If it wasn't for God, I would have never completed my treatment plan. But I did. I completed my whole treatment plan. Nigga, from the visits to the therapy to the counseling to the mental health counseling. And guess what? When I went to mental health counseling, the psych was like, so why were you ordered to come here? And I said, hey, it was in my treatment plan. So we talked for about like 4 hours. My right hand of God, he did an evaluation on me. I had to do like an evaluation, had to answer some questions. He showed me these little cards and shit. Asked me what did I see. I didn't see nothing but positive shit. You know what I'm saying? My brain don't think in a negative. I'm the motherfucker, when I see the glass half full, it's half full to me. It ain't half empty. You know what I'm saying? So like, he looked, my mental is not what the fuck motherfuckers think it is. You know, because they be judging me off of the drugs, and they judge me off that whole shit, and they judge me off of my life. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know that my mental, bitch, is far beyond what the fuck you think it is. So the psych, me and him having a whole intellectual conversation. And he's like, I don't see anything wrong with you. I'm not going to order you to take any medication. He was like, but if you do feel like you have any problems, you know, depression. I'm like, I'm not depressed. He was like, so what do you do for depression? I go pray. I go to church. When I'm so depressed and down and out, nigga, I get on my knees and I know how to call on God. I know how to pray. And I know how to speak in the spirit. So whenever anybody get through, I'm going to go to God if I'm that depressed. If I feel like I want to kill myself, I go to God, my nigga. And I didn't want to kill myself for many a times. I wanted to kill myself January 29th when they took my kids. I wanted to kill myself February 21st when I found out I had genital herpes, 1997. I wanted to kill myself when I got burnt the fuck up and my legs and my body was ugly than a motherfucker. And that happened like on December the 31st of 2013. It's a many a times that I wanted to kill myself, but instead I went to God. So anyways, he was like, okay, that's good coping skills with you. He was like, well, what do you do for anxiety? That's what I can't control, is my anxiety. That's why I smoke weed. And I told him that. That's why I smoke marijuana, because it do help me with my anxiety. And he was like, well, you know, I heard that before, but you know, it's illegal here, so what are you going to do? He was like, you want me to prescribe you something? I said, no, I'm going to keep it 100. You give me anything, I'm selling it. Because I don't take pills. I was like, I take pills, but I don't take pills like that. They make me feel crazy. He was like, so have you ever took a Xanax? And I was like, yeah. I be sleep for days. I said, I take footballs, you know, and I take that to get high. I was like, but I'm talking to the psych like this. He was like laughing at me and shit. So he was like, well, at least you're honest. He was like, well, if you ever consider wanting having Xanaxes, you know, you can call me. He was like, I'll write you a script on Jesus Christ. Can have a script, because I do have anxiety. High anxiety. So any motherfucking way, that's neither here or there. So let me fast forward it. I lost my kids at trial because me and my baby daddy's sister, Miosha, we got into it. Now, the whole time I had been sneaking and lying and telling these Peckerwoods that me and Terrell wasn't together because, you know, we had ongoing domestic violence. They didn't want me and him around each other. They kept asking the judge for a no contact order so we could stay away from each other. The judge kept denying the no contact order. DHS kept asking for it. So any motherfucking way, being that the judge never gave us a no contact order, we was like, fuck DHS. So yeah, we stayed together. Anyways, we was sneaking, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't dropping me off at the fucking visits. He wasn't doing none of that, just in case they'd have been watching. I was doing all that. And we was was running game. And so far, we did good for a year. Shit, everybody knew that we weren't supposed to be around each other. You know, so if anytime anybody called in on me, you know, there was another open investigation while I still had my kids in custody, while they didn't want me around this nigga. I used to deny it and all that shit. I'm like, y'all can look at my history of all my fucking complaints. People call in every time I get into it with them, and I'll tell her a story. Well, even longer motherfucking story short, me and Terrell's sister got into it, you know, because, like I said, on one live that got deleted, I was at Carl Jr.'s on the motherfucking drive-thru, and she tried to come drop my baby off because I was going through trial reunification. I had lied so good at these crackers, and I completed my whole treatment plan. I was in trial reunification, which I don't know if y'all know what trial reunification means. That means your kids get to come back and spend the night with you, and that means that your kids get to come back and live with you. You know what I'm saying? So my kids was coming over every weekend, every Friday to Sunday. Hi, Aunt Deborah. Hi, Aunt Deborah. Say hi to the camera. I'm on live again. She wanna.
Yeah, shit. Welcome.
Welcome for real, huh? I love my Aunt Deborah. That's true. If they want to be stupid, that is them. And so, trial reunification means that they was coming back to live with me, and that I was just a step away from getting my kids to be back with me. You know what I'm saying? So any motherfucking way, she tried to drop my kids off at Carl Jr. She did drop my son Royal off at Carl Jr.'s. While I'm on the drive-thru, my nigga, thank you for coming to Carl Jr.'s. How can I help you? Would you like to try the new special? The guacamole? Whatever the fuck it was back then. They was like, no, thank you. I would just like the famous star. Okay, boop. I see Miosha coming through, and I'm like, what the fuck? She got my baby. I'm thinking this bitch about to come get something to eat. I was about to give her some motherfucking whatever the fuck they was called, crisscross fries, whatever the fuck. I was about to give her everything that I liked it up in this motherfucker, and I was about to give it to her for free. But instead, she dropped my baby off in the motherfucking lobby, and was like, I said, hold on, Miosha. They was like, Greg McBee, which was my he was my supervisor, Terrell's uncle. That's how I even got the job. That's how I even was there that long. They knew everything that was going on with me with DHS and how my kids was going. And that's his nephew, and that was his great nephew. So he like, hell yeah, anything to get your kids, you know what I'm saying? So they knew everything about DHS. They knew I smoked the weed. We all smoked weed. They knew about all of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They knew about my life, period. I don't hide nothing. I'm not discreet about nothing. I don't keep nothing a secret. So any motherfucking way, all I know is that he was like, there's a girl out there. It looked like a pretty my nephew. And I was like, huh? So I go out to the camera. It's Miosha. She was like, I got things to do today. And I said, well, I don't get out till 2. She was like, well, I have something to do right now. And this is your day for visit. I said, but can you drop it off to Terrell? She was like, no, I can't. I'm already out here. And I have things to do. She just left. So I'm going back to, because I'm on drive-thru. You know, it's busy. Nigga, it's like busy. So I'm like, you know, because Greg is taking care of me and I'm trying to take care of the drive-thru. So he was like, my nephew is still in the lobby. I was like, is she still out there? So I look, my baby is out there. She's gone. She's walking away. I looked out the window. I'm like, this bitch is leaving. Miosha didn't walk the fuck off and left my baby in the lobby. This is a true fucking story. Left my baby in the lobby during fucking rush hour at Carl Jr.'s out west. So he said, just clock out. You know, he was like, you still on the clock, but just clock out. He was like, go handle that. So I'm on the phone calling Terrell. Terrell, baby, can you please come get Royal? He was like, what the fuck is Royal doing up there? I said, Miosha just left him. He was like, what the fuck, y'all into it? I said, no, we is not into it. So she was just ignorant, like her family is. So any motherfucking way, I'm talking about her family, like her mother's side of the family, they ignorant than a motherfucker. Any motherfucking way, because me and Renee into it over a name of a poem. So I called Terrell. He was like, I ain't got no gas to come get you. He was like, man, I only got enough gas to come get you from work, and then you ain't gonna be able to have no way to work tomorrow. So I tell Greg this, and Greg gave him $10, and then he ended up fucking coming out there to get my baby, and he ended up going home. That was the end of that. Boom, that was that Friday. I got to kick it with my kids that weekend. So the next, hold on, Verdell. So the next Friday, she tried to do me the same motherfucking way, but instead of, Miosha, let's meet up. She was like, oh, that's too early in the morning. I said, well, I got to be at work at 6. You know what I'm saying? And I get off at 2. I said, can we meet up in between there? I was like, it can be 15 minutes. It can be 6:45 or 5:45. I don't care. Like, because I can't afford to lose my job. You know what I'm saying? I need this job. She was like, well, I'll call you at like 5:30 and then we can just meet up. So boom, that was supposed to be. 5:30 come, she don't call me. 5:45, I start calling her. 6 o'clock, I supposed to be at work. I call my job and tell them I'm gonna be a little late. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking 15 minutes late, but I didn't get there to 6:47, and that's the honest to God truth, because I left at 6:30 and I got there at 6:47. Any motherfucking way, I left my house at 6:30. Miosha, I blew up her motherfucking phone. She never answered. So boom, I get to work, I clock in, I do my thing. So about 10 o'clock, she start calling my phone. Where the fuck are you at? I looked at the phone like, bitch, who the fuck is you talking to, little girl? Because I am every bit of way older than all of them. I'm 12 years older than my baby daddy. Nigga, I'm like about 9 or 8 years older than her. Like, who the fuck is you talking to like that? So I get up. I fuck this job. So I step outside. Greg like, Jamila. I'm like, can you take care of that? Because I got to talk to this bitch. So I'm like, who is you calling a bitch? She was like, you. I told you I had shit to do. This is your son. She was like, I'm trying to help you out. I said, no, hold up, bitch. You trying to help your brother out, because I didn't even ask you to get my motherfucking baby out of custody. Because, bitch, if you was trying to help me out, you wouldn't have left your first nephew in custody and grabbed your second one out of custody, bitch. You would have got both of your nephews, bitch, if you was helping me out. You would have got both of my motherfucking sons that's by yours, brother. Not just one of them, not the cute one. Bitch, you wouldn't have just got the cute one. You would have got both of them, the ugly one and the cute one, bitch, if it was helping me out. But you helping your brother out because he asked you. And I was like, and then second thing, bitch, I know that's not your son. She was like, exactly, that's my nephew. That's not my son. That's your son. I said, you know what, bitch? Had you not had an abortion, you probably would have a son. The bitch hung up in my face. So then she texted me and was like, you know what? I'm through with you. I'm through with your mouth. I can't deal with you. She was like, I'm not. She said, I'm not doing this no more. She was like, I'm giving him back. I was like, giving him back? So I question mark. Giving him back? Question mark. She was like, yeah, I'm calling Fonda, which was my caseworker name. And I'm telling her everything. She was like, I'm telling her everything. Capitals, letters, everything. I'm like, okay, everything. I'm thinking she talking about the argument we just had. No, she's talking about me and Terrell being together. She told him everything, nigga. So I leave from work. I ain't even tripping out this bitch, because I'm not thinking she gonna tell them everything. She did, though. So I'm at work, you know, I continue my day. I end up going to Turley, nigga. As soon as I can make it home. As soon as I get home, you know, I always smoke weed, take off my clothes, then I take a shower. You know, well, anyways, this particular day, nigga, as soon as I got my clothes off, Terrell was there. And my baby was there. My caseworker at my motherfucking door. As soon as I come in, boom, boom, boom. As soon as I take out my clothes, enough time to take out my clothes, it's a knock at my door. I look out the window, it's my caseworker. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, Terrell, get the fuck out of here. So Terrell jumps out the motherfucking window and leaves. He's gone. He's way down the motherfucking street by this time. Nigga, so I let the bitch in. She asked to search my house. I let her search my house like I had a search warrant in the laws, nigga. She searched my house. She went in the garage. She went through the kitchen. She went in my kids' room. She looked in their closets, under their bed. She looked in my room. Then she was like, where's Royal? I was like, he was in there on the bed. So she was like, oh, can you go get him? So I went to go get him. She was like, how did you get Royal? I said, his grandma brought him to me. But not knowing this bitch was down the street the whole time waiting to see if Terrell or me was coming out or just catch me in some shit. She didn't catch shit. She looked stupid. She was like, so what's going on with you and Miosha? I was like, I don't know. What's going on? What is going on? You know, I'm playing this bitch like she dumb, not knowing she know everything. So any motherfucking way, she didn't tell me that the state suspended all my business because of Miosha telling them, because Miosha's a credible person. Her word is credible because she's a foster parent. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the infamous Briggs who has her kids taken. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? Who the fuck they gonna listen to? The foster parent or Jamila? Okay, so her word was like gold, nigga. They immediately terminated my rights and shit. They suspended all my motherfucking visits. And then I didn't know shit about it. So that Friday, nobody brought me my motherfucking kids. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where my kids at? They normally be here at this time. They not here. So then finally I goes up to the Laura Desta shelter right there on motherfucking, what is that, Pine? Is that Pine? Yep, that's Pine. I goes to Laura Desta. All I know is that the black people in there was cool as fuck. They was like, girl, your kids been in here waiting on you. Why they ain't come get you? Why you didn't come get them? And then the lady at the desk was like, her caseworker called and said that none of the Briggs children can leave and no one can take them off her. I said, what? She said, she didn't tell you? I said, hell no, she ain't told me shit. So I calls the bitch, she ain't answering for me. I blow up the bitch, she ain't answering for me. I text the bitch, she ain't texting back. So the lady at the desk was like, here, I'll call her. She called her, that bitch immediately answered, this is Fonda for DHS. I said, Fonda, why you didn't tell me that I can't see my kids today? She said, oh, I thought that your attorney would tell you that, Jamila. I said, no, my attorney didn't. You my caseworker. Why would my attorney tell me something other than court dates and what's going on in court? Why would my attorney call me and tell me that my visit's been suspended or anything? She was like, oh, well, the state has motioned to terminate your rights, and Your visits has been immediately suspended. You're not allowed to see your children anymore until you contact your attorney so you can get a hearing. I said, what? So I start crying, me and my kids, and that's how cool the shelter is. Oh, Jesus Christ, nigga. I got to see my kids to 9 o'clock, nigga. They let me stay up there for hours with my kids. The black people did. Nigga, we was up in there kicking it. Nigga, I had left, came back with some Little Caesars pizza, nigga. They was outside dancing, doing the stanky leg. We was doing, the song that was out was Watch Me Whip and Watch Me Nay Nay. That's what we was doing. Whip, now watch me nay nay. We was having fun, but because I knew this was gonna be the last time I seen my kids. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I went to court or whatever, and I had got my hearing, and then the motherfuckers was like, the state wanted me to get no visits until my rights was terminated, which my rights got terminated March of last year. You know what I'm saying? March the 2nd to be exact, because my trial started on my birthday. You know. But any motherfucking way, yeah, it started on my birthday and it ended on March the 2nd of last year. Well, they wanted me to not get no visits up until my rights was terminated. And judge was like, no, we're going to be reasonable. I override what the state's, I oppose to what the state is saying, and I give you 1 visit a month until your rights is terminated. Or whatever happens in the end of my case or whatever, you know. 1 visit a month with all my kids. So they were trying to give me like an hour with this child and an hour with this baby on this day. And I said, no, fuck all that. I just want to see all my kids at one time, just for that one time, that 1 month. Whatever day that y'all set up, I just want to see all my kids at once. You know what I'm saying? All 10 of them, because I was still pregnant with my baby Rain. I want to see all my kids. Well, that was my request, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? They let me see my kids once a month till my rights was terminated, March the 2nd. Shit, nigga, I got to see my kids once a month from October, from May of 2015 all the way till March the 2nd. I got to see my kids once a month, and that's the truth. And some of the months I didn't get to see 6 of my kids, 5 of my kids, and I even wrote the judge a letter about that, and he gave the letter to DHS, he gave it to the state prosecutor, and he gave the letter to the state district attorney, and I wrote it to him, voicing my opinion and my complaints about them, because I felt like everybody was biased against me, and I didn't understand why I was going through this, why I don't have my kids, and I completed my whole treatment plan. But so that was something I had to voice in my trial. Well, anyways, when I went to trial and shit, I get my little discovery, and the motherfucking witness, which had never showed up, was Miosha. She was the collateral. Miosha was a collateral. And Miosha, somebody calling my phone. But Miosha was the collateral, and Miosha said that she dropped my baby off to her brother, it was quotations, her brother at my residence, and, you know, me and him weren't supposed to be around each other. That's all they needed to her. So that was enough evidence right there for them to terminate my rights. You know what I'm saying? So I asked for a jury trial, because I feel like shit, since these crackers been judging me this last 3 years off of my parenting, and they ain't been there the whole motherfucking 12 years, because I got to raise my baby till she was 12. The 12 years of my kid's life on down, like, y'all haven't been there. I haven't even needed y'all for nothing but food stamps and medical. What the fuck do y'all mean? Pay child support. What the fuck do you mean? Okay. So they was judging me off of my parenting. You know, I'm a drug addict. You know, marijuana is a drug to them crackers. Marijuana is just like crack, meth, ice, all that shit. Marijuana ain't no different than heroin and none of that shit. It's a drug. Them crackers looked at me like I was on heroin, nigga, like I was in there nodding out in the courtroom. Like, nigga, what? It's just weed. But nah, they don't look at it like that. And not only that, I'm in a domestic violent relationship. They said my house was unsafe. I was unsafe because I was still with this nigga putting his hands on me, and they don't want my kids around that violence and harm and shit. So I asked for a jury trial, because I'm like, well, fuck it, nigga, I'm going all out, nigga. Since these motherfucking crackers been judging me for 3 years, I might as well let some crackers that don't know me judge me, because when I get up there on the stand and tell them my side of the story, because it's 3 sides to a story. It's these cracker story, it's my story, and then it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Let them judge me off of that. So anyway, let them judge me out the truth. So all that passed or whatever. So when I got set up for a jury trial, my jury trial was supposed to start at January the 17th. All I know is that the bitch ass kids attorney, she stood up. She was like, Your Honor, let me tell y'all the kids' ages, okay? Jaira, she's 5 right now. 3 years ago, she was 2. Okay, Ramon, he 4. Anyways, 4 years ago, Ramon was 1. And 3 years ago, I meant to say 3 years ago, Ramon was 1. And let me see, who else was under Ramon? Royal. 3 years ago, Royal was like 6, 7. he just turned 2, okay? My son just turned 2 January of this year. He'll be 3 in January. But 3 years ago, my son was still in his months and shit. He was like 7, 8 months. The bitch gonna stand up, Your Honor, old, ugly, raggedy, Sharpay in the face looking bitch. Any motherfucking way, I'll spit in them crackers' face. I'll get that assault. Right in their face. Any motherfucking way. She was like, Your Honor, my name is, I forgot her name. So-and-so, so-and-so, and I'm the kid's attorney, and the kids have rights too, Your Honor, and we believe that they should have a non-jury trial. The kids? What the fuck? How can a 2-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a motherfucking baby tell me any goddamn thing? They can't tell me shit, bitch. What the fuck you mean? They got rights too, and they want to have a non-jury trial. So do you know what this punk-ass Judge Sparkman did? Judge Sparkman bitch ass overrode me having a jury trial and told me I gotta have a non-jury trial because of this 2-year-old, 1-year-old, and this 6, 7, 8 month old baby want to have a fucking non-jury trial. So I had to go to a non-jury trial and let this cracker judge me. So I'm like, what? That's how they do me? So anyways, I wasn't tripping. I thought the judge was for me because he never gave me no contact order. He never tripped off of nothing that DHS was saying. He always opposed. I'm thinking this cracker was for me. Nigga. On March the 2nd, he listened to my testimony after the state made me look like a fucking dog on the stand. They compared me to a stray dog, y'all. They said, she's just out here, Your Honor. You know, in the end, when they be trying to get the jury to get on their side, I forget what it's called. They closing argument. On her closing argument, the bitch was like, Your Honor, I'll never forget. She was like, if we put these kids back in Mrs. Briggs' custody, these kids will be a statistic. She is a statistic, Your Honor. If we put these kids in Mrs. Briggs' home, who is to say that Mr. McBee wouldn't kill them or the mother? Who is to say that Mr. McBee wouldn't expose them to things that they were start acting out? Your Honor, Miss Briggs is not fit to be a mother. She is no more than a stray dog off the street that has baby after baby after baby. Your Honor, I'm asking that you terminate her rights completely and fully. And I looked at this bitch, stray dog. So, boom. When I got on the stand to say my testimony, my rebuttal was, you know, because I had to say something about that stray dog part. Bitch, even a stray dog love they motherfucking puppies, bitch. So what make this, if I was a stray dog, you don't think that I have maternal love for my kids? Bitch, and despite the fact that I do have a drug problem, despite the fact that I am an abused situation, instead of y'all helping me, bitch, get my mind right, because battered women is fucked up in the head, bitch ass bitch. But instead of y'all helping me, y'all want to take my kids away, like that's gonna help my mental, or like that's gonna help my kids, or any kind of way, or like y'all even helping the situation. No, bitch, you should have been trying to give me some help, but you talking about me instead of helping me, you punk bitch. Y'all doing that shit because it's slavery, you punk bitches. But I ain't even tripping, I lost them, and that's the only motherfucking thing that a bitch can say about me. Before I got my kids took, the only thing I put that on God. The only thing a bitch can say about me is that I got herpes. Oh, that bitch got herpes. Oh, niggas be used to come from out of town that I used to talk to on the phone and shit. And they be like, y'all know where Jamila's staying? They be like, Jamila Briggs? The one that got herpes? The nigga already know that I got it, bitch. Why do you gotta emphasize my name with she got herpes? That don't motherfucking make me who I am, bitch. The fuck is wrong with y'all dumb bitch? Y'all act like I'm walking around with bumps all over my pussy, you dumb bitches. No, I'm not. My pussy look like Playboy, bitch. I can go take pictures for Playboy, bitch. And you know they'll buy them pictures because my picture is picture perfect, bitch. It's a pretty pussy. It's pretty bald. It's pretty with her, bitch. Is you crazy? I don't have bumps all over my motherfucking pussy. But then they can't say that no more. That's part of what they say. But everybody been saying that for 20 years. That's nothing new. But this new shit, my kids got took. Oh, that's why that bitch ain't got her kids. But I swear to God, none of y'all bitches, y'all can barely do it with 1 and 2 kids. Nigga, I was holding it down with 9 kids. No job. Nigga, no baby daddy. No TANF check. No crazy kids check. Bitch, I was doing it from my hustling. Bitch, you see this? Let me show you something. These pockets will look like this every motherfucking day. Every day the pockets will be empty. By the end of the day, pockets is fat, nigga. Pockets on empty. Bitch, please. I got kids. Bitch, please. Niggas trying to talk to me. Bitch, please. I'm breaking bread. What you mean? It's tricking on a nigga and I got these kids. Bitch, please. Bitch, these kids is hungry. These kids need shoes. Do you think that I waited and depended on any check, anybody? No. I took care of that. I handled that by my motherfucking self, nigga. And yes, I know I was a strong person when I had my kids, because who the fuck can deal with all that motherfucking noise and fighting and kids and no niggas helping you and nobody helping you, no family support, nigga. I wouldn't get no motherfucking support other than from my auntie Nita. She the only motherfucker in my family on my kids, not my mama or my daddy, nigga. Neither one of them, nigga. My grandma, why would I ask my grandma to do anything? She taking care of my oldest child. What the fuck? So I would never, even though I know my grandma would, but bitch, please, nigga. So the fuck what? You want me to tell you what the fuck I used to tell my kids, nigga? When they used to be like, mama, we don't want to go. I'd be like, well, call somebody and see if they want you. Okay? They couldn't call nobody, so we had to ride in this Crown Vic, bitch. I took you out of all the car seats and they had to lap up, nigga. And my motto was, if sardines can fit in a can, bitch, you better get your ass in this car or this van, nigga, because that's what the fuck we fit to do. Lap the fuck up, nigga. We about to get in traffic. We about to go hustling all day long. No, I was not out stealing. No, I was not taking bitches to the mall. However, I was paying them. Yes, my kids need some new shoes. Yes, my kids like the name brand shit. They was Aeropostale. Shakira was on Aeropostale and American Eagle then. Like, now she's on some Under Armour or whatever the fuck it's called. And now she's on Hirachis and her whole, every time it's a new trend, she on it. So at the end of the motherfucking day, hey shorty, you need to go on up to R&R. Oh, I do. What you need to
bitch, don't
and
go,
so your Aunt Deborah is crazy. Your Aunt Deborah was like, your Aunt Deborah is crazy. Listen, bitch, she gonna say, hold on, y'all. She gonna say, she was like, Jamila. She said, fuck him, and give me a high five. She walked over there. She said, if the bitch wanna be stupid, let her. Shout out to the motherfucker. Your own auntie know you stupid. But anyway, motherfucker, well, let me get back to what I was saying. I sure did used to say that. Say if sardines can fit in a can, do y'all know how many sardines is in a can? It's 10 sardines in a can.